Nithyanandam, Jnanapadati Manual, under the guidance of Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagadguru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness, Bhagwan Nithyananda Paramashivam. Let's start with the Sadguru Vandanam. Nithyanandam Paramasukhanam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatitam Gaganasadusham Tattvamasya Laksham Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadi Sakshi Bhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami. Let's go through the disclaimers. Security measures. No photography, video, audio recording. Important cautions. Please be aware of the important cautions. What is spa manifestation? Let's hear from Bhagwan himself explaining what is spa manifestation.
All the 25 states of consciousness, when they happen in you, due to your chemicals and hormones ups and downs, it is powerlessness. When it happens in you, out of your free will and consciousness, it is powerfulness. That's all. When you fall into sleep, it is powerlessness. When you enter into sleep, it is powerfulness. When you fall into dream, it is powerlessness. When you decide to dream, it is powerfulness. So I have added the ultimate powerfulness, Turyatita, in your whole being and doing. Manifest all the powers. Understand, power manifestation is nothing but cognitive shift. It is not work. It is cognitive shift. Understand? It is just cognitive shift. It's not work. Work is a 4-letter word. Power manifestation is cognitive shift. Playing with life. Playing with being alive. Static matter, dynamic activity, strategic existence, all these three has no boundary. You are one with it. You are alive in everything. Everything listens to you. Everything decides as you want. Power manifestation.
Beautifully, Bhagwan explained what is spa manifestation. Everything decides as you want, becoming the kalpatru of your life, manifesting all your realities, whatever you want, abundance or spaciousness as your reality. Science of spa manifestation is authentic, time-tested, scientific, and foolproof. The pramanas, the Shastra Pramana, the authentic scriptures, Shrutis, the Veda Agama stands as a foundation for Hinduism. Apta Pramana, authentic, time-tested, foolproof compilation of the experience of the sages, rishis, and the enlightened masters, which in terms with the Shastra Pramana. Atma Pramana, with Apta Pramana, a guru able to experience and live the truth that is claimed by the Shastra Pramana. Shakshi Pramana, manifestation and experience of the Guru's initiation in the disciple of a particular lineage which is demonstrated to the world. And Pratyaksha Pramana, having a truth validate with a scientific study. All these pramanas give us the cognitive shift from what we understand the logical mind, self-doubt, self-denial, and self-hatred to the space of oneness with Paramashiva as our very own reality. All this greater truth opens up the dimensions of Paramashiva, the ultimate truth in all of us, to experience abundance, bliss, healing, and more. And such an auspicious space to manifest all the powers of Paramashiva. For the power of nature, the scriptural reference is from Vijnana Bhairava Tantra, Sutra 59, Dharana 36.
Dharana 36. घटादिभाञ्जने दृष्टिं भित्तिस्त्यक्त्वा विनिक्षिपेत् तुल्यं तत्क्षणात् गत्वा तल्लया तन्मयो भवेत् घटादिभाञ्जने दृष्टिं भित्तिस्त्यक्त्वा विनिक्षिपेत् तुल्यं तत्क्षणात् गत्वा तल्लया तन्मयो भवेत्.
Bhagavan Paramashiva in the Sutra Vijnana Bhairava Tantra, Sutra 59, Dharana 36, beautifully explains, just fix your sight through the power of third eye inside a pot or any other object with a single pointed awareness. That is, when you go from the outer world into the inner space, who you are, dropping the idea of the object having any length, breadth, depth, enclosure, characteristics, form, or shape or support. If we drop everything, all the comparative reality, the length, breadth, depth, then we experience at the very moment the yogi have absorbed into the depth of the object, instantaneously enters into the space, uniting and absorption into the complete oneness happens, and Paramashiva becomes your reality, manifesting all the abundance and health, wellness, and auspiciousness, peace, and everything that you want in the higher cognition, experiencing the higher lokas, higher dimensions of who you are. Paramashiva has beautifully explained how surrendering to the Guru again and again and raising to the space of oneness with Paramashiva, you will experience all the auspiciousness and the ultimate reality. More and more we are identifying with our identities in the world, outer world. The objective world will be our reality, which is always continuous suffering and chaos and disease and death. But if we raise to the space, Paramashiva is real, and Paramashiva, who has come to our planet Earth as our Guru himself and initiating us into the highest space of oneness, when we surrender our identity and hold only Paramashiva as our very identity, whether we are eating, whether we are walking, whether we are experiencing, understanding from the context, Paramashiva is real. When we start living the higher reality, we transform all that we experience into all the abundance and all the bliss and all the reality that we want. It manifests through us as reality. Bhagavan Paramashiva beautifully says, when Krishna blows the flute, when the flute is empty, it is used as a flute. The bamboo is used for the flute, and simply it becomes beautiful music to the world. When the bamboo is full, already filled with so many things, it is used only to carry a dead body. The bamboo can be used as a flute or to carry a dead body. It is depending on the bamboo or how the bamboo wants to manifest itself. Same way, when we are empty, just residing in Paramashiva as our reality, as our existential reality, who we are, whether we are manifesting or not, whether we are going through any of the outer world, we will start residing more and more Paramashiva. We'll start understanding that everything around us is auspiciousness. Simply Guru happens as our reality, manifesting all the abundance in our life. Apta Pramana, how Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, once he was in the deep oneness with Devi and he was singing all the beautiful songs, slokas on Devi. And when he was singing so beautifully to Devi, Rashmani, she came and she stood next to him and she was thinking of all her work. Simply, Ramakrishna Paramahamsa slapped her and everybody was shocked. How can he slap her, a person who has constructed the whole temple and who's a ferocious queen? And how can this happen? But he simply said to her, Devi is waiting. Why are you engaged in something else? Why can't you just listen to her and talk to her? She will listen to you and manifest your reality. She was just shaken because he knew what she was thinking and she was deluded into. And she just fell at his feet and thanked him for initiating her into the higher consciousness. When we understand the Guru, everything that he does is only to wake us up to the higher reality, who we are. And the Rani's son-in-law came and said, this is not the way to act, and you should be more organized, and you should be behaving much more proper. And even he says how the plants are always in the proper way and they have a routine. And simply to prove him wrong, Ramakrishna Paramahamsa brought a plant which is supposed to be in one color. He brought the flowers changed into different colors and showed that how even the plants manifest when the Guru says. And simply the nature explain in nature listens to everything, because by nature is what is Paramashiva. And nature does not have any identity except manifest whatever Paramashiva Prakriti is manifesting through them as reality. When we become completely empty, that Paramashiva can manifest through us as reality. How do we experience that emptiness? Again and again surrender to Paramashiva and hold the context Paramashiva is real, and raise yourself completely in the oneness space by chanting the Mahavakya continuously, and you will experience the oneness with Paramashiva. Bhagavan beautifully explains how we can experience the higher truth.
To you, whenever I say cosmos showers, I can't contain my smile. It's like this school boys, when they fall in this puppy love, whenever their girlfriend's name is uttered, they can't contain the smile in the heart. I tell you, my puppy love was this concept, because this was told to me by Raghupati Yogi. He actually demonstrated. Still I remember, there was a Nagalinga flower tree in Arunachala temple. I am so happy that these fellows did not touch the tree. Still the tree is alive, it is there. Still the tree is there in the temple. There is a place called Kritikai Mandapam where Raghupati Yogi used to teach yoga to me and some more students he had. The tree is there next to that mandapam. He told me, go and tell the tree that you will water the tree every day and you will send your love to the tree for the tree to flower. The tree was not flowering for quite a long time. He told me to do that. I said, okay. I started doing. Maybe it took 1 month. Suddenly one day, when I went there, I saw the whole tree, so many flowers. And please understand, when I touched that tree and did that same practice I used to do, I'll feel that I'm giving my love and my feeling, my support that the tree should flower and it should be happy. When I touched the tree, I tell you, I have not shaken the tree, and I'm a small boy, I can't shake the whole tree and all. And I touched the tree, at least 100 flowers showered. Literally showered on me. This word, the cosmos showers, was given to me by Raghupati Yogi experientially. That's why when I utter that word, I can't contain my smile. I tell you, be cause for others' reality. I wanted to repeat this line. Be a cause for others' reality, because being a cause for others' reality is your being the cause for your being. When you are authentically, sincerely cause others' reality, suddenly you will realize that is your cause. As long as you have some hidden agenda, selfish agenda, the fear whether that agenda will be fulfilled or not will always be there in you. Just drop all agenda and decide you will cause only others' reality. After that, even if you want to suffer, society, cosmos will say, hey, you cannot be tortured, go, you are not a rowdy.
Beautifully, Bhagavan said, how be a cause for others' reality. Again and again, when you understand you don't have any agenda, but you have an agenda for others to experience the reality, you are showered with all the boons to make that into reality. That is what Bhagavan says. When you understand how cosmos works and how cosmos function, you are showered with all the great truth and all the gifts of Paramashiva. When you understand Paramashiva is waiting to manifest through you as reality. The Balasans in the Gurukul had about hundreds of plants without thorns, and all they need to do is hold that space that Paramashiva is real and sit with the plant and talk to the plant, telling them they do not have any violence and they dropped all their violence and they become such a beautiful space. And the plant can drop all the violence, all that the security that the plant needs by dropping the thorn, and they will protect the plant. Simply, the plant would listen and drop the thorn. We had hundreds of plants, rose plants without thorns, and from that rose plants, they would pluck the rose and they would offer at Guru's Pada Puja. That was a nice scene to be seen at Nithyananda Gurukul in Adi Kailash. All of us can experience that beautiful space. Plants always listens to us because it is from the nature, and our body is also from the nature, Bhagavan says. So simply we are so connected with all that is in nature. That's why we love nature. When we go to a huge ocean or we see a huge mountain, when we climb on the top of the mountain, we feel like we have conquered everything. We feel successful because we are expansive by nature and we are in oneness by nature. When we understand we are subtler and subtler what we are, consciousness that we are, witnessing and celebrating the whole happening in us, we'll start understanding the greater truth, and everything that needs to be fulfilled simply will be fulfilled as reality. Now, if you have a house plant that is beautiful, or if you have some tree outside, you can talk to the tree to drop a green leaf, not a dried leaf, a green leaf, or you can ask it to drop a fruit or a flower which is fresh, not something which is going to fall, something fresh, and you can ask the plant to drop, and simply you'll see the plant dropping the fruits or the leaves just as you are in oneness with Paramashiva. You can take a picture that nothing is down on the ground before you start, so that at the end of the session you can take a picture of whatever the plant has dropped, even if the plant is shaking, not from outside wind or anything, but just from pure space of experiencing that beautiful space oneness with you and Paramashiva. You can take a picture or record it with the timestamp and share it at the end of the session. Now put away your gadgets, sit straight with your head, neck and spine in a straight line. Just now we have received the greatest Mahavakya and powerful cognition. Hold that in your third eye. Continuously hold that in your third eye, and absolute unclutching from everything that you know as you. Whatever you know as your identity, just drop it at Bhagwan's lotus feet, and again just disappear into the Bhagwan's lotus feet. Simply when Guru takes you in, he will manifest everything as your reality. He is just waiting for that. When you just surrender everything at Guru's feet, all that you have, the worries, the confusion, the chaos, any of the issues, you will simply see yourself manifesting and radiating such a beautiful space. More friends, more families would like to sit near you, experience with you, and more the relationships and the auspiciousness starts growing around you. You can simply see it as Paramashiva manifesting all the auspiciousness. The more you are residing in Paramashiva, you can attract all the best things in your life. Now drop everything at Bhagwan's lotus feet, surrender to Bhagwan, not out of greed or fear, but simply at the experiencing your higher reality, yourself, who you are, the eternal space, who you are. Hold that as the space of oneness with Paramashiva and continuously chant the Mahavakya, entangling with Bhagwan in the quantum space. Again and again, when you start entangling with Bhagwan and chanting the Mahavakya, the mantra raises your frequency into the higher space and you vibrate in the same frequency as Bhagwan, manifesting all this greater reality. Now, let's sit straight for a few minutes, all of us collectively, collective integrity, chant the Mahavakya intensely from the navel center with a deep listening and deep gratitude and oneness with Paramashiva. Let's start the power of nature, asking the plant to drop a flower or leaf at your will.
Overflow, manifest the powers in all our third activities. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. 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 Let Paramashiva's third eye manifest in all our third eyes. Let the Amrita pour, let the Varni open up, manifest in all of us. Paramashivoham, 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 Paramashivoham. Let Paramashiva overflow, manifest the powers in all our third eyes. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. 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 Paramashivoham, Paramashivoham, Let Paramashiva's third eye manifest in all our third eyes. Let the Amrita pour, let the Varni open up. Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Let Paramashiva's third eye manifest in all our third eyes. Let the Amrita pour, let the Varni open up, manifest in all of us. Let Paramashiva overflow, manifest the powers in all our third eyes. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. 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 Let Paramashiva's third eye manifest in all our third eyes. Let the Amrita pour, let the Varni open up, manifest in all of us. Let Paramashiva overflow, manifest the powers in all our third eyes. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. 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 Om Nithyananda.
Beautiful. Whatever you have experienced, make sure you take a picture of the plant and you can post it in tinyurl.com/power manifestation. All this greater science Bhagavan is opening up in us to show us not just the small exercise that he gives us, but also making us in the higher space who we are. And we experience that as peace, as more and more love and gratitude. We attract more friends, more family, which is adding more abundance in all kinds of wealth that is added to us, all kinds of thought currents, new thought currents, breakthroughs, and discoveries, invention, all starts happening. Paramashiva is not just something we are attracting a person, we are attracting all the auspiciousness in our life. That's what Bhagavan says, the miracle that you are experiencing in every form and every dimension. All you need to do is share that with the world for you to experience that in a deeper and deeper way of reality. Bhagavan says, when you cause 10 more people as Paramashiva, you will start understanding what is Paramashiva, what you are experiencing as Paramashiva, how you're attracting more and more all this auspiciousness. The science gets opened up in you when you cause others. When you just experience just you going to a restaurant and eating, you will only understand the taste. But if you start making it and giving to 10 people, you can create 10 more restaurants for people like that. You will understand the science more and more, how power manifestation, how you manifest wealth in your life when you cause others for the greater reality. When you cause somebody, you understand how you get caused, whether it is wealth, whether it is Paramashivoham program, or whether whatever you want in life that you want to cause. When you do that for 10 more people, Bhagavan says, you cause that reality. Because 10 more people is nothing but a reflection of you, your thoughts, and your own self. That is why, especially the friends and family who we are living with, exactly replicates what our inner space into reality. We see everything from the identity that we hold ourselves. When we hold Paramashiva and share with that context to the world, in all this sharing, it's a simple exercise given to us to expand into the higher reality, who we are, an enlightened being as gods and goddesses will manifest, open up, and transform us into that space. So don't forget to share and pour yourself into all these with the hashtag Shakshi Pramana, Paramashivoham, Shakshi Pramana. You can use the hashtag and the other hashtags, Pa Manifestation, Third Eye Powers, KAILASA, and Nithyananda. You can use all these hashtags and you can share all this beautiful science which is becoming a reality in your life, whether it's a powerful cognition or your experiences since you started receiving these initiation, or you are manifesting the powers of Paramashiva that you experience Paramashiva flowing through you as reality. So let's surrender all this powerful cognition, power manifestation at Bhagwan's lotus feet in deep gratitude, thanking Bhagwan for all this he's showering on all of us every single day. And thanking all of you in the social media, in whichever social media you're connected. Thank you so much for simple integrity, simple obedience, and holding the space to manifest powers every single day. Such a beautiful space of oneness with Paramashiva. And with a deep earning, Paramashiva is real in my thought, word, and action. and holding Paramashiva in everything I see and experience, and everyone I experience as Paramashiva, holding this as my powerful cognition, ending the session with the Purna Mantra. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purna Purnamudashyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat Sarvam Bhagavate Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam Padukarpanamastu. Om Nithyanandam. Thank you so much. The next session will be at 6 p.m. IST for more manifestation sessions. You can join in through KAILASA, join in Zoom for more manifestation. Thank you, Nityananda.